Thanks for tuning in to this episode of the Gaming Stooges Talks podcast. We are the Gaming Stooges.
I'm Jack.
You can call me Cloud.
And I'm Landon.
We hope you enjoyed today's discussion, and if you do, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel, following us on Twitch, or joining our Discord. Let's get on with the show.
It's time for another annual summer game announcements podcast. And
Yeah.
Landon is holding something that we will not be discussing on this podcast because Nintendo was nowhere to be found.
What are you talking about? Donkey Kong.
For the most part.
What are you talking about? Donkey Kong.
Balatro Donkey Kong. Alright, so as usual, we've got a bunch of articles that I'm going to be running through. We have the Sony State of Play. We're going to cover the Summer Game Fest, big reveal extravaganza thing that they did. We've got the Microsoft Xbox Showcase. We have the Capcom Spotlight. And also the Bandai Namco Summer Showcase. So a lot of stuff to go through, although because there was no Nintendo, it's probably going to go by a lot faster than normal. But, let me just get a feel for how are you guys feeling about this? You guys ready to go? We're going to do Smash or Pass. It's going to be fun. There's going to be a lot of passes, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm alive.
All right. Well, since you're alive, let's start with the Sony State of Play. This article that I'm covering is courtesy of Kotaku. And it was the only presentation that Kotaku had a good article for. And it was also one of the only places that had a good article on the Sony State of Play. I'm going to be using 5 different sources, so this is going to be fun. So the first thing that they showed off, so this is Smash, Pass, or Piss, as per usual. Say whatever you want. We'll move on. First announcement was, I'm going to butcher the name of this. I think they called it Lumines Arise. I thought it was Lumines for the longest time, but I guess it's a Lumines. But yeah, there's a new Lumines game. That was originally way back on the PSPs. That's weird to see that.
You know what? I'll give this. It's not a smash and it's not a piss. It's somewhere in between.
Yeah. It's it looks okay.
It's a smiss.
It's a smidge.
A smidge.
I'm gonna give this one a smidge.
Hell
It's
yeah.
a smidge.
Yeah.
Smidge.
Yeah.
Not a smash, but a smidge.
Yeah, it's a smidge of yeah, you did it. Tetris Effect, though I have not played, I played a little bit of it. Tetris Effect is a really good Tetris, and so that team is working on this, so let's see. Let's see.
The next game was that game Pragmata that was shown off originally a while back and then delayed. It exists, and it was also delayed again, but it exists. It's not vaporware.
Hell yeah.
Apparently. I totally forgot about this game until it showed up at the State of Play. I was like, oh yeah, that game.
Pass.
All right. Jack, anything on Pragmata?
Pass.
All right. We got a game coming up called Romeo is a Dead Man, which is actually from Suda51 Grasshopper, meaning we got a new game from the guys behind No More Heroes and all those other stylish games. It's got the same style, looks pretty sick. I'm probably going to forget about it with everything else coming out, but it does look sick, so I want to try to keep an eye on it.
I mean, it's a new game from Suda. That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
That gets a smash.
Yeah.
It gets bare minimum a smidge.
Yeah.
We've established a new term now, a smidge. All right.
Yeah.
We have Silent Hill F, which is coming out in September. I didn't mention the release dates for the others. They're supposed to be 2026. We'll see about that. But yeah, Silent Hill F is coming out in September. New Silent Hill game that takes place in there's a Japanese setting instead. Usually they have a Western setting, so this is going to be interesting. Looked really cool though. We'll see.
I agree there. The trailer and the setting and everything looked really
cool.
Neat.
Yeah. This gets at least a smidge.
At least a smidge.
a very... This could be shit, you know, but I think it has good potential.
Does have good potential.
Written by the guy that wrote Higurashi? Okay, I'm in.
All right.
2 smidges.
That is...
The Higurashi writer.
Smidge bare minimum.
All right.
2 smidges.
How many smidges makes a smash?
I'd say 3.
3 smidges?
So
yeah.
if we all say smidge, it gets boosted to a smash, I guess.
Okay.
All right.
It's the collective smash
it's a
individual smidge.
Exactly. Not enough to be 3 smashes or 2 smashes, but... next,
one smash.
Next game, we got a new Bloodstained coming out. Bloodstained: The Scarlet Engagement got revealed. Sure.
It's a smidge.
I need to go and play through the first one.
Honestly,
which
yeah.
I got for the Nintendo Switch, which had awful performance. So
Yeah.
maybe the Switch 2 helps with that. So
We'll see.
yeah.
Next,
Maybe someday.
Next game, big old smash from me. We got Digimon Story Time Stranger coming out October 3rd, 2025. We didn't see too much here in this specific one, but it looks great. This got some more stuff showing off in a later thing that we're going to cover, the Bandai Namco showcase. But, it looks so good.
Yes, I will agree with the smash. The Digimon story games are like, that's the type of Digimon gameplay loop I like, and so them continuing that and then also just like making it like it looks gorgeous.
You could tell Bandai was really happy with how like Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory turned out, because like they put a bigger budget on this one.
They did. So yeah,
Well,
this is a good old smash from me.
yeah, we'll talk more about it in the Bandai Namco thing because they showed off more stuff there. Anything from you, Jack? It's Digimon, so I mean you're probably indifferent.
I'm probably not going to play it, but like it looks cool. If you're into Digimon, hell yeah.
We got the reveal for a Final Fantasy Tactics remaster called the Evilise Chronicles, which is going to be out in September. It doesn't mention it in the article here, but it had a release date revealed at the show.
Yeah, I think it's end of
yeah,
September.
I think that's September. Yeah, that makes sense. I am excited. Smash. It doesn't have, so like there's some good and bad with it, but it looks great. It does have a lot of the people from the original involved, so like it's not like it's just a new team. They are doing it more of like a remaster of the original game and not War of the Lions, so a lot of the War of the Lions content isn't going to be there. But the original game still had a shit ton of content, and they're expanding the script, and it's going to have like voice acting and everything, so like new quality of life features as well, so like I can't complain. It's going to be great. It's a little expensive, but like because it's like $50 for a remaster.
Yeah, 50.
But I mean, it's Final Fantasy
Well,
Tactics.
a remake.
Remake/slash remaster. The
Yeah.
article says it's a remake. It's more of a remaster, but I'm excited.
I think they're also like they're doing a straight up like a whole visual overhaul. You can opt between I think the new visuals and the old visuals, but yeah.
Yeah, so like as far as visuals, it's for like UI elements. So like the actual like character sprites and like all the graphical assets from the original game are still going to be there. They're just going to be like up-resed and cleaned up. But like the UI gets a huge overhaul, and it does look really nice. Like you get,
which I think that's for this game in particular. That's I think where it needs a lot of like more modernization.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. I read some articles on like why like the developer was very specific as to he wanted to like retain the original game. He was not like against the War of the Lions content, but he was like, I want to remake the original game as it was. Because I know there's fans out there that loved that. I'm like, all right, if that's what you want, you do you, guy.
Yeah. I mean, the War of the Lions is still there. Like, you can even just get it on mobile. So, like,
yeah,
it
exists. It sucks that we won't get that content, but like, like you said, like the original had a buttload of fucking shit in it.
Yeah.
So
We'll keep moving on though. The next, we got a bunch of trailers for a bunch of different games. First, we got Baby Steps, which is that game where like you have a guy who like can't, like he's like a big guy, but like he can't really walk, so he's like hobbling around. It's silly, but like sure, whatever.
Pass.
We've come full circle. This is quite literally a walking simulator.
Yes, it is. Next
Pass.
game shown off was Hirogami. I honestly forgot about this one. Cool.
Same.
I'm gonna glance at the trailer real quick.
I'm just gonna while does say that while he's doing that, I'm just gonna say pass.
Yeah, pass.
It doesn't look bad. I'd give it a smidge.
Maybe a smidge.
It's a smidge.
Smidge light.
Now we're getting too deep.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got.
All right, pass.
We got a trailer for a game called Cairn.
I have seen stuff on this game. It looks interesting. So it's nice that it's coming to. I think it was PC only prior to this announcement. But I'm still gonna say pass. Yeah.
And then we got
pass.
trailer for Ninja Gaiden, Ragebound. Sure.
Smidge.
The next, we got back to some more major announcements, though. First one, we got Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, where they're putting a bunch of old Mortal Kombat games together. This is actually going to be from Digital Eclipse putting this compilation together, so this is pretty cool.
Digital Eclipse has done some great things recently. They've had some great compilations and collections. And something I like about what they do is they include like a lot of like art and like documentary like content in the game.
Yeah.
So like they really do a good job of preservation as a whole for these games.
And that's a point that they made, I think, during this reveal too, is like they were like, we want to preserve not just the game but the legacy behind it, and they had like that stuff shown off. So it's cool. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. The original Mortal Kombat games are great, so having that and some contextual like commentary stuff, cool. Jack, thoughts?
Little hell yeah.
Smash?
Yeah.
Sure. Mortal Kombat, the Legacy Collection, getting one of the first big smashes of the presentation.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm sorry, I was, like, glancing through the trailer that they had posted.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's a good collection of games.
Sony is putting out an arcade fight stick. Sure.
Neat.
Sure. Smidge.
We got yet another trailer for Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. Jesus Christ, how many times has this game shown up?
Just put the damn game out already.
Hell no.
It's just going to be perpetually revealed. We got Team Ninja coming out with Neo 3 coming out next year. There is a demo out now if you want to play it.
Neat.
Sure.
Pass.
Oh boy, we're getting a VR game for Thief.
Pass.
VR, I don't care. Exactly. There is a game called Tides of Tomorrow. I don't know much about it, but it comes out in February of next year, supposedly.
The concept was neat because you can basically take over for like other people that have like played the game, but I don't know, so I'm just gonna say pass. Call it a day.
Astrobot's getting an update for more content, some new levels. Cool.
Neat.
I still need to get the game, but I'm glad that it's getting support. Cool. We got a game called Sea of Remnants, which is another fucking pirate game. This one's a little more colorful, but like still okay. I'm gonna go pass. Comes out in 2026. Pass. There's a game coming to PS Plus, Sword of the Sea, which is the people behind Abzu. You've played that one, so comes out August 19th. Cool.
This one we have seen before, but we had not been given a launch date, so I'm happy we have a launch date of August 19th. Very soon. Smash, it's Journey, baby. Let's go. Yep. You get to fucking ride on a sword.
Hell yeah.
They announced a few things being added to the PS Plus Classics. Already out as of the 17th of June is Deus Ex's PS2 port. Coming up later on, by the time this goes out to other platforms, it'll be like literally like tomorrow. Twisted Metal 3 and Twisted Metal 4, that's pretty cool. And later in the summer, no specific date. I don't know if that was updated since this presentation. We got Resident Evil 2 and 3.
Cool.
Okay.
Sure. It's not going to get me to buy PS Plus.
Yeah,
Nope.
too expensive. Don't play PlayStation enough online. So
They can make it cheaper.
Yeah.
That's a good start.
There's so we found out a little while back, I believe, about a new 007 game called First Light. Well, they showed off the new James Bond for it. Sure.
Is this is being done by the guys who do Hitman,
Correct.
right? Yep. iOS. Yep. It looks good. We'll see. Smidge.
All right. And then the final big... one more thing. We got Ghost of Yotei is getting a digital event. So, like, they said that in July, at some point, there'll be more stuff shown off about it. Still hasn't come out yet, but Ghost of Yotei. Okay, sure.
Neat.
And then the final thing from the Sony State of Play, which was their big final reveal. Arc System Works is coming back. And they are stepping into the ring with a Marvel fighting game called Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. And this one is going to have 4v4 somehow. Jesus Christ.
Where's Capcom?
Yeah, this is...
Why can't they develop a Marvel vs. Capcom game?
Yeah, why can't Arc System Works do a Marvel versus Capcom?
Yeah,
4v4
exactly.
fighter?
I guess
Exactly.
I guess Capcom didn't want
Come on,
to
Capcom.
do anything, but sure. I mean, it looks great. It's Arc System Works, so like,
Yeah,
It's going to be some degree of good, like just by default because it's Arc System Works, but I kind of don't care about a Marvel fighting game.
without Capcom, yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
yeah, just Marvel. It's a little bit hard to sell, like to us specifically. I'm sure there's plenty of people that are loving this.
The fighting game community is
I-
probably losing their goddamn minds.
I do like their takes on a lot of these characters as far as like design goes, but yeah,
We are
Neat
not
smidge.
fighting game enthusiasts. At least two of us definitely aren't. Jack is probably the most.
It's a smidge.
it's a smidge.
All right.
I'm probably not going to play it.
Next up, we've got the Summer Game Fest. Get
Al
it for
says
10,
get it
20
for
bucks.
$10 to $20 in a few years.
Yeah,
pretty much.
there we go.
Hell yeah, brother.
You know, for 10 or 20 bucks, that's a smash. That's a good old smash. So yeah, we're going to talk about Summer Game Fest that happened a few days later. On June 6th. Sony's State of Play was on the 4th of June. So the Summer Game Fest. Let's go smash, pass, or piss. We got Mortal Shell 2. Pass.
Pass.
We got, there's a Star Wars thing happening in Fortnite.
Pass.
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 Hideo Kojima, once again, fucking butt buddies
Death
with... Death Stranding 2.
Death Stranding 2, baby.
Again. We got
Again.
Sure.
Pass.
Pass.
We got a game called Chronicles Medieval. I don't remember this
Pass.
one. Pass.
Pass.
All right. We got good old trailer for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, which we already knew about the game beforehand, but it comes out on September 25th, and they revealed several DLC characters, including...
Yeah,
I
they're
guess
going crazy.
they're really going
crazy
all
with
in
the
on the
crossover.
Crossworlds aspect of the game.
They're bringing back the whole like All-Stars thing where they have just put a bunch of weird ass fucking crossovers, and I love it.
They didn't need to have the Crossworlds thing. They could have just went back to the Sonic and Sega All-Stars brand.
They really could have.
Here we are.
Here we are.
But
We have
We have
Minecraft.
We got Minecraft. That was the big reveal, but they also showed off Ichiban from Yakuza / Like a Dragon. We got Hatsune Miku. Thank God, because if they're going to do a bunch of crossovers, and Sega's usually got like video game like dibs on Hatsune Miku, like why would she not be here? Makes sense. And Joker from Persona 5, because they got to put Joker in everything.
They gotta.
They gotta. He's literally their Cloud Strife. They gotta put him in everything. So yeah.
My question, Jack, since you're the Persona king,
Sure,
in the group, name 2 other people that have played more Persona 5 than you have.
fair enough.
Specifically Persona 5.
Okay.
When does this take place in the timeline?
Ooh. Good question. If Joker is the only playable character, then I have to think it's like in the Royal when like their own world is kind of like fucky and weird and like nobody else is around. So I would say he like went to go do some racing shit on the side.
I like to think that this is actually all just a hallucination in Joker's head. Like, he's not actually part of this. He just imagines that he is.
It's a dream one night.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm down.
Two decent takes on when this takes place. Got it. Okay.
We got Code Vein 2. So, if you remember
Pass.
Code Vein. Anime
Pass.
Dark Souls, we got Code Vein 2, yep. End of Abyss.
Pass.
We got a game called Mouse PI for Hire, which is like an old-timey cartoon-style game. Pretty cool.
This one is a smidge.
I'll give it a smidge.
This could be cool.
I'll give it a smidge.
It's first person. It has an interesting like animation and art style. Troy Baker is in it.
Yep.
It gets a smidge.
Okay.
How do you feel about Landon?
It could be good.
I probably won't play it, so I'll go pass. Asterisk.
Okay. The next thing they showed off was Game of Thrones game. Okay, sure.
Piss.
Yes.
Piss.
Exactly.
You know, I have nothing to say or complain about this, but I want to give something piss.
This is a piss.
It's an
And I would piss all over this.
it's like an RTS with Game of Thrones. It's like whatever. I don't care.
Which, I mean, that is a fair use of Game of Thrones, is
true.
An RTS, but I don't care.
Exactly.
I don't care either.
We got a game called Atomic Heart 2.
Pass.
Pass.
Pass. We got a game set in this atomic universe called The Cube. Pass.
Also
Also
pass.
Probably pass even more than Atomic Heart 2, because this one's an MMORPG.
Yeah, exactly.
Ew.
Ew.
Yeah.
We got Marvel Cosmic Invasion shown off here at Summer Game Fest.
So they only showed off new character, like we saw
already
this
saw this
previously,
before, yeah.
and they showed off some new characters. It's a don't not beat 'em up, so it's like a smidge. It's like in the same realm as like Arc System Works doing something. They do a really good job with their beat 'em ups, so it's a smidge.
Yeah. I'm more interested in this than I am in the fighting game, honestly.
That's fair.
There you go. Next up, we got Onimusha Way of the Sword. Cool, we got a new
Cool
Onimusha
if you
game.
like Onimusha, but
Pass.
I personally pass.
I'll pass. It's not my favorite thing from Capcom.
Next up, have you guys ever wanted to have adult Muppets fighting and beating the shit out of each other? We got a game called Felt That Boxing. I'll say it looks interesting, but like, I don't know. Like, it's only coming to PC that we know of too. So like, we don't know if there's gonna be a console port. There probably will be, but like,
Is this just gonna be like Punch Out?
yes,
But
it's
fake
Punch Out.
Muppets?
It's Punch Out with Muppets, but it's in gritty. Yeah.
Okay, I don't care.
So,
Pass.
I mean, it's stylistically.
Pass or smidge, Cloud?
I would give it a smidge, just because of the premise and the style that they're going for. But I also don't care about this kind of game, so. But I'll give it a smidge. Next up, we got the reveal of something called Killer Inn. That was Square Enix's big showing at this presentation.
What's an inn?
An inn's an inn.
What do you mean, what's an inn? An inn's where you get murdered.
Apparently. So yeah, people that were hoping for something else Square Enix related can go fuck themselves, because this was all you got. Cool.
Pass.
We got a game called Arc Raiders.
Pass.
We got Dune Awakening, an MMO for
Pass.
Dune. Pass.
I don't give a fuck. Pass.
We got a game called Chrono Odyssey, which is
another MMO.
It's
Pass.
It's weird.
Souls-like
it's like a Souls-like MMO. Like, why?
You know what? This gets a piss, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give this whole presentation overall probably a piss.
Yeah.
But let's keep going. We got more. We got Mio Memories in Orbit. It's from Team Asobi. Sure.
This looks significantly more interesting than the last 7 things we talked about, but the bar is extremely low. This is a smidge.
Yeah.
This is a smidge based on context of everything else around it.
We got another 2-player co-op game in the form of Out of Words from Epic Game Studios. So,
you know what? Smidge.
You know what? Just conceptually, like, 2-player games that are, like, built around cooperating is inherently fun because you have to work with someone in person or online. Presumably someone you know. So, it could be good. I don't know. Smidge.
We'll see. It's an Epic Game Studio game, so who knows?
So who the fuck knows?
We got Mafia: The Old Country, so they're doing like a soft reboot of sorts for the Mafia series. Sure.
Pass.
Yeah. Pass.
We got Lego Voyagers, which is like
a 2-player Lego like co-op game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the Lego games like Lego Star Wars are already 2-player.
But this is like the co-op experience, like all of the like
you're
Split Fiction.
You're playing as individual bricks.
Yeah, so it's really a lot like the newer style of co-op. So yeah, neat.
All right. Next game shown off was Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny, which is a weird ass Nicktoons crossover game. I didn't get.
It looks like dog shit.
Yeah, it's weird.
This is League of Legends, but Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Disgusting. Pass. Piss, even.
Lies of P is getting DLC.
Piss.
Okay, sure.
Let's just pass on that.
Ooh.
P for piss.
So this next game is called Fractured Blooms, and it was described as Silent Hill meets Doki Doki Literature Club. I remember watching the trailer for this. It looks really weird and interesting. My girlfriend's interested in it. That's about all I have to say.
It doesn't look bad.
Yeah, it looks interesting
could
enough.
Be interesting.
Smidge.
It didn't grab me at all, but also a couple people here ruined Doki Doki Literature Club for me before I ever had a chance.
I did no such thing.
You say when he says a couple, he counts me as multiple people. It's okay. I know.
Yeah,
I know.
So, I will never care for anything that is described as Doki Doki Literature Club like.
Next was
Pass.
a game called Blade and Soul Neo. It's an MMO.
Free-to-play open-world MMO.
Pass.
But features scantily clad women.
Wow. Pass.
Wow.
Who cares? There's like a million games that do that. Pass. Blade and Soul Heroes A free-to-play collectible action MMO RPG. Pass.
Pass.
Seven Deadly Sins is getting a game. A little too late.
Neat.
How old is Seven Deadly Sins now? Like that show faded in
10 years at least.
That shit faded into irrelevancy at this point. Why is it getting a game now?
This isn't its first video game.
Yes.
But I think this one is like a mobile gacha, if I remember right.
Piss.
Yep.
I don't give a fuck.
It's mostly coming to mobile and PC, so...
Ew. Pass. Moving on.
Bye.
We got Jurassic Park Evolution 3.
Pass.
Pass.
Yacht Club Games came on and they showed off Mina the Hollower.
Oh, we're back.
We're back.
We're back. We got a good game again, folks.
We're so back.
Yeah.
It was so over for a second. We're so back.
Baseline smidge.
Baseline.
My goodness.
This game looks great. So, like, Shovel Knight was supposed to be made to look like an NES game, side-scrolling game. This game is supposed to look like a top-down Game Boy game. It looks really cool. I'm excited for it. It's supposed to be styled more like the Game Boy Zelda games. So, like, if you liked the Link's Awakening story, or not story of, Oracle of, yeah, cool. Smash, Smidge, or Smash. We'll find out.
Yep.
Comes out October 31st.
Base
Halloween.
Base smidge for sure.
It's so over. We got a VR Deadpool game.
I love how this article describes it as VR Deadpool slop.
It is.
And I think that's very funny.
That is.
Piss.
And they had like a whole build-up thing for it too. Like they had like Deadpool like scribbling all over the fucking screens behind Jeff Keighley. It's like they built all that up for a fucking VR game. Whatever.
All right, let's move on.
Dying Light: The Beast.
Pass.
Pass.
We got another show off of Mixtape. That is not the first time we've seen this game, but interesting. It's like that coming of age teenager hanging out game that's literally just getting by on having a really cool soundtrack. That is it. That's the only thing that I keep remembering. The art style's interesting, but like honestly, it has a really cool soundtrack. I like Jack, you would like the soundtrack? That is the only thing
I remember we talked about this in a previous like discussion video like this, but I don't care about the game.
Yeah. It's supposed to come out this year. We'll see. We got a new game from Bandai Namco coming up called Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree. It's like a top-down Hades style looking kind of game, but it's got like Greek mythology, Eastern and Greek mythology kind of like mixed in. It's pretty interesting looking.
Guardians of the Wind Tree.
Guardians of the Wind Tree. Love a good Wind Tree reference. I will give it a smidge because it looks interesting. It like the graphics on it look gorgeous. But it is coming out the same day as Tits.
Yeah, it comes out September 19th, 2025. September is a very packed month this year. Like, it's kind of weird. Like, they stopped doing the whole, like, November being the big month. You got a lot of October and September this year. So, next up is Axe of Blood. I don't... It's like it's a beat-em-up game that's super violent, and that's all I remember from it. We got Scott Pilgrim EX, a new Scott Pilgrim game.
Smash,
there you go,
smash,
Jack.
Smash.
We got
finally.
There.
Finally.
He did the full thing.
He's so back.
A good fucking reveal at this Game Awards presentation. Holy shit!
So
because everything previously that has been like a smidge or a smash has been like something we knew about already. But this is just like, holy shit! A new Scott Pilgrim game. A new Scott Pilgrim game with Onomonoguchi on the soundtrack. I'm all for it. Hell yeah.
All right.
That's all I have to say.
Anything you want to add, Landon?
Nah, let him take the hype.
All right. I don't have anything to say, but I'm excited for Jack. Happy for him. We got First Descendant Breakthrough. Pass.
Pass.
Pass. Back to the slop.
Yep.
Pass.
It's so over again, guys. We got we got the full reveal or the full launch reveal of Scum, which was like it was like in like early access or whatever, some stupid online survival game. whatever.
Pass.
IO came on for a bunch of like reveals, just kind of shotgunned out. They talked about Mind's Eye, 007, Hitman, all just like back to back back. So
Pass.
sure.
Pass. But like I said before, like they do, like their stuff is like well done.
If you're into it,
so,
if you're into that,
yeah,
cool.
if that's your shit, then awesome, you're eating.
Exactly.
If it's not your shit, then you need to clean that shit up.
We got a new Mario Party. Wait, no, not Mario Party. Lego Party. Huh. Okay.
Hell yeah, let's go, baby.
Lego Party.
It's Mario Party.
Is this
but
actually
Legos.
just a Mario Party
It's
ripoff?
literally Mario Party but Lego.
It is.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
this is why
You know
they
what?
did the bit.
You know what?
Smidge.
Smidge.
Smidge. And here's the thing. I Am 8-Bit is doing a physical release for this, so there you go.
All right.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Jack's like, fuck, now I have to buy this game.
I didn't even want to.
But now you have to.
Oh man.
We got a
All right.
game called Wildgate. It's getting an open beta. Apparently it was revealed before. I forgot because I didn't care. That beta already
Pass.
ended, by the way, so pass. We got a game called Blighted. Guacamelee developer is coming back for this one, so sure.
It gets a smidge just because of that.
Yeah. But looking at the trailer, it looks okay.
Yeah. So we'll see. Smidge.
It's like a Bastion type.
We got a game called Ill from Team Clout.
Pass.
Do they have a license to ill?
No.
We got a game called Mecha Break.
Pass.
Pass.
We got Infinitesimals from Arxis.
Pass.
It's weird. Sure. Whatever.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't.
Weird. Whatever.
We got a DLC
Pass.
update for Street Fighter 6 because they've been doing DLC for that. That like has
Sure,
a bunch of new
pass.
characters that were in previous games and are finally coming back now. Sure, whatever. We got Last Flag from Night Street Games.
Last card.
I don't remember this game at all.
Last
I don't remember
card.
this game at all. From PlayStation.
I didn't get this far into the Summer Game Awards. Or
Summer
Fest
Game
or
Awards.
Piss.
It's the
Yeah.
same thing. Sure.
It's all the
I mean,
same
it is
thing.
presented by the Game Awards.
Yeah.
So it's the Summer Game Awards. So pass.
Wu Chang Fallen Feathers, another fucking Souls-like game.
Pass.
We got a Wu-Tang game, Wu-Tang Rise of the Deceiver.
What the fuck
Honestly,
is this?
smidge, just because it's a Wu-Tang game, like, sure.
What?
Yeah, it's like an action. It's like an
Quotes.
It's like some weird action Wu-Tang game. Like, I don't know.
There's
Yeah,
barely
action.
any gameplay in this trailer. I'm
We
gonna
didn't
give it
see-
just.
we didn't see enough of it.
Action adventure RPG 3-player co-op.
Yeah.
Eh,
If it,
Large quotes around all of that. So we'll
we
see.
don't even have a release date for it yet, so like we need to see more. But honestly, if it turns out that it's a cool game, we could co-op it. We'll find out.
we'll see.
There's a game called Into the Unwell, which is another really interesting stylistic game. I don't remember this one as much for some reason, but
I'm gonna go pass.
Yeah, pass.
we got Splitgate 2. Honestly, the only thing I remember from this is that there was a guy. So, like, the presentation, there was this guy that came on, and he was just, like, bashing other, like, team shooter FPS games. And then he just, like, showed off another generic-ass game that's just like all of those. And it's just like...
I love that this article doesn't even link the trailer.
No.
It just shows the picture of the
he had a
guy with
hat.
his "Make the FPS Great Again" hat, and it just says "Fuck you and your stupid hat, moron."
Yeah.
Developer, the mourn above this.
He had like he was like trying to be like fake edgy, and it was just like It was really cringy. It was whatever.
Well, he gets a
He-
piss from the
he
article.
gets a piss
Yeah.
from the article and us. We got Stranger Than Heaven, which is a game from the Yakuza people.
You know what? Smidge.
Yeah. It will most likely be some degree of good,
Yeah. It's a
and gets a smidge by default.
set in 1943. It's a weird it's still got the whole crime story premise to it, but different setting. Pretty cool. Yeah. We got the reveal of Resident Evil Requiem, aka that is the Resident Evil 9. We got it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Capcom
here we are.
with their big reveal.
The big reveal.
Honestly, it's I went for a solid minute of this trailer not knowing this was Resident Evil, and the only reason why I knew why we found out it was Resident Evil, or why you could surmise it was Resident Evil, was because one, it was the last reveal of the night. Two, this isn't in the article, but twice during this whole thing, they had Capcom randomly come in with shit. There was the voice actress for Lady Dimitrescu came on and she revealed a Steam sale for Capcom, and then later on Capcom came back on and there was a guy that's one of the big heads at Capcom. He was Resident Evil's anniversary's coming up, da 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 da, and then Lady Dimitrescu said some other shit, and then they just fucked off again, and then they came back at the end with the reveal for the game. So yeah. Comes out February 27th of next year.
I mean, yeah, it's Resident Evil. It's probably going to be good.
So I'm gonna give it a smidge, and
Yeah.
we'll start there.
All right.
I haven't played much of 7, any of 8. So
And the new one is definitely even though they changed the setting, it still definitely looks like it's kind of following in those footsteps rather than previous Resident Evil. So we'll see.
yeah.
All right, we're gonna cover the Xbox showcase and then we'll do our break. Xbox had their showcase a couple days later on June 8th. So
We're almost to summertime.
we're gonna jump right in.
Hell yeah.
First thing that was shown off was the Outer Worlds 2. Later, after this whole thing ended, they did a big thing for Outer Worlds 2. But yeah, Outer Worlds 2.
Pass.
Sure.
Yeah,
Pass.
Exactly. We got a game, High on Life 2. Getting a reveal trailer coming out in the winter. Pass.
Pass.
We got Resonance, A Plague Tale Legacy, which got a reveal trailer coming out in next year, supposedly.
I want to play the other 2 Plague Tale games, so I'm gonna give this a smidge. It looked interesting.
All right. Next thing that they revealed was that Xbox is teaming up with Asus for the ROG Ally and Ally X, ROG Xbox Ally X, which is going to be the ROG Ally with Xbox implementation. Okay.
Okay. Pass.
Yeah. If you're a big PC gaming / Xbox nut, maybe, sure, whatever. For some reason, they had a very quick reconfirmation of Silk Song. Okay, sure.
Nintendo
Neat.
did that already, but
Sure.
sure. Okay.
We got The Blood of Dawnwalker.
Pass.
Yeah, yes.
Pass.
Super Meat Boy 3D. That
There we go,
got
baby.
revealed,
Smash.
coming early next year. We got a new Super Meat Boy
This
in
is-
3D.
This is the most important thing at this entire presentation by a mile. This looks good, and I am looking forward to it. I'm sure it's going to be balls hard like the original game was, but it's Super Meat Boy in 3D. That's sick as fuck.
Yeah.
Smash.
I'm sure anyone that enjoyed Super Meat Boy is really excited. So,
Yeah.
Ninja Gaiden 4 got some gameplay. Comes out on October 21st. Sure.
Neat.
Look, neat. Not for me, but I'd give it a smidge.
Smidge.
It's a Platinum Games game, so it gets a smidge by default.
Exactly. We got DLC coming to Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Pass.
Sure.
All right,
pass.
this is the most interesting reveal for me personally coming up. We got Beast of Reincarnation got a reveal, which is actually from Game Freak. So Game Freak had a thing called Project Bloom that they revealed, and or that they like leaked out, and like there was like, oh, we're working on a game that's going to be for next gen consoles that's not Pokemon, and supposedly it's supposed to come out next year for all major platforms besides Switch too. But yeah, they're making a game, and it's like a fusion of like Nier Automata meets like Souls-like games. It's interesting. Sure.
It's so weird.
Yeah. It for a Game Freak game, it looks phenomenal. Like I'm surprised.
From the developers of Tempo the Badass Elephant.
Hell yeah, baby. Let's go.
Pocket Card Jockey. How could you forget Pocket Card Jockey?
Oh,
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah. Tentative Smash. I don't know yet. I want to see more. Yeah. Anything else to share, Landon, to add?
Eh.
Meh.
That's all I got.
We got a game called Clockwork Revolution getting a gameplay trailer. Pass.
Pass.
We got
Pass.
Grounded 2 getting a reveal and gameplay trailer coming out July 29th, so not too far away.
I've never even heard of the first Grounded.
I vaguely remember it. It's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids as a game.
It's a strong pass.
We got Chronos: The New Dawn getting a gameplay trailer. I don't remember this game at all. Pass.
Pass.
The Elder Scrolls Online getting another update thing. Sure, whatever. Pass.
Pass.
We got a reveal for a new Don't Nod game called Aphelion. Which is, yeah. Sure.
Pass.
Pass.
We got world premiere trailer for No Ghosts at the Grand. I don't remember this game at all. Pass.
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 We got an update for Age of Mythology Retold. Pass.
Hell
Pass.
yeah. Haven't played the base Age of Mythology Retold.
We got
Smash.
a trailer for a game called Mudang 2 Hearts coming out next year.
Pass.
Pass.
We got a game called Planet of Lana 2 Children of the Leaf coming out next year.
Never heard of the first
Pass.
one. Pass.
It looks interesting at the very minimum.
We got a new update for Fallout 76 where you can now fish.
Does
Pass.
this make Fallout 76 a good game, Landon?
No, it
No.
makes it no, here's the thing. It has fishing, which means it is now officially an RPG. That doesn't make it a good game. It just is now confirmed to be an RPG. That's all.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
okay.
finally an RPG.
Okay.
Took them, how long? Almost 10 years? I don't even know. I can't tell time anymore.
That if you know the that series Solo Leveling, that's getting a game. Solo Leveling
Perhaps.
Arise Overdrive.
I've seen almost all of the first season of Solo Leveling. I kind of quit on it because I got bored.
Whoa.
There you go. Pass. We got a game called Anemo. It looked like Pal World for a second. That's all I remember. Pass.
I think I remember this was like an MMO thing.
Yeah, it had like it had a it's not new.
Yeah.
We got
So, yeah, pass.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3+4 getting a launch trailer here. So
It's nothing that we don't already know, except this is the trailer where they confirmed that BAM is coming back, so it gets a smash.
Auto
Smash for BAM.
Smash
It gets
for
a BAM.
folks. It gets a BAM. Rare BAM.
we got the announcement trailer for a game called At Fate's End.
Neat.
Neat.
We got
Pass.
Gears of War Reloaded, remake of the original Gears of War, coming in August on the 26th. Sure. Whatever.
Sure.
Love that this is PlayStation 5.
Yeah, coming to PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
Gears of War.
Yep.
Get ready. Next up, we got, because there was so many rumors around it, we got like 30 seconds of a reveal for Persona 4 Revival, a remake of Persona 4. Finally confirmed.
This is the most unenthusiastic Smash.
I wish we could have seen
It's a Smash, but it's extremely unenthusiastic because, like, we basically already knew this was coming out, and this showed off
nothing.
Almost nothing in terms of gameplay footage. You see Yu Narukami run towards the camera for 20
and
seconds.
They didn't even have any NPCs anywhere in Inaba from what they showed. Like,
no,
it's literally just
this is very
early.
much a trailer they threw together as quickly as possible, very early in development, just to say,
yes,
yeah,
it's coming.
We're working on it.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
This is what you get when two of the older voice actors go, we weren't asked about it.
Mm-hmm.
There was a third, too, right before this whole thing, too. So, yeah. We got another fucking Sea of Thieves thing happening. Pass. We got a fighting game for Invincible, just called Invincible Versus.
Pass.
Interesting.
Pass.
We got Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate and Final Fantasy XVI finally coming over to Xbox after that timed exclusivity period finally ended. Okay.
Good for you
guys. We got a game called Keeper, new open world game from Double Fine.
It's a smidge.
Hold on, let me look at the trailer.
Oh, you were like, you said Double Fine.
You said Double Fine. I'm like, okay.
All right.
You know what? This gets a smidge. I'm looking at the trailer, and this seems pretty interesting.
The trailer, I remember this is when I actually got to watch live, and I was like, oh, Jack would probably like this. And probably not just because it's a Double Fine game, but because it's interesting.
Yeah. No, it looks pretty cool. I'll give it a smidge.
Phil Spencer came on, and he just kind of like teased a bunch of
Boo.
shit. Come on.
What did he say?
Phil Spencer.
Come on, Phil. Give us Banjo 3.
How about this instead?
Exactly.
Gears of War remake.
Yeah.
It melts anyway.
And then the final reveal of that showcase, they like built this whole thing up, and they didn't like tease like what it was. It was just fucking Call of Duty Black Ops 7.
Fucking Black Ops 7.
We just got Black Ops 6. I feel like, was that last year?
That was last year.
Yeah.
We literally got Black Ops 6 last year.
So not even it like, we know that we get a new Call of Duty like every year, but they don't usually like just go like from one sub-series to the next entry in the same like 2-year span. Like, so we're
usually yeah, they alternate. But like anymore lately, I feel like every Call of Duty game is just either if it's not a Modern Warfare, it's a Black Ops, because that's all they're just trying to like keep the good faith of their old fan base from 10 plus years ago.
Yep.
Black Ops 6 was that bad that they were just
let's just run away from it. Let's just do a new one.
Yeah.
But yeah,
never mind. Don't think about that.
The only thing I remember from this trailer is, like I said, the opening of the trailer gives you no indication of what this game is supposed to be, and then they're just like Black Ops 7, and I'm just like, God damn it! I would have been more interesting if you just said it was like random Joe Schmo game. Come on. All right.
Yeah.
Microsoft's
that.
presentation was fine. I mean, they had a few interesting reveals, but whatever.
Better than the quote-unquote summer game.
Yes, it was definitely better than the Summer Game Fest, because I actually could pay attention to most of it.
I don't know. I feel like this and the Sony ones were kind of par.
Yeah, they were par. They were like C plus, maybe B minus if you want to be generous, but they were still better than almost everything else.
So there we go.
So we're going to take a break here before we go to the rest of the stuff we're going to talk about, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/GamingStooges, where you can sub to our $3 or $5 tiers, Silver Stooge or Gold Stooge. Silver Stooge tier gets you access to vote in polls, so you can help decide the direction of our content, be those streams or podcast episodes. And also you get exclusive content in the form of like just lots of weird videos that we just decide aren't really a good fit for YouTube. But we just want to put them out there anyway, so they're on Patreon. We got a Pokemon tier list. This coming month, we're going to have Landon and I discussing Dragon Quest XI's and doing a big deep dive review for Dragon Quest XI's anniversary, so that's pretty cool. We got on the $5 tier, if you're sub to that, in addition to all that, you get a special shout out. Last I checked, we do not have that at the moment. We got twitch.tv/GamingStooges, which if you're watching live, you are here right now. Thank you for joining us. What are we up to, Jack? What are you doing now? You started a new game.
We recently finished three games, actually. So I completed The Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap, and I recently started Super Mario Galaxy 2, baby. And we are about 3 streams into this one. I already have 60 stars, so we're making good progress on it. We finished Ace Attorney Dual Destinies finally.
Yay.
We did
Took
it.
us fucking long enough, but we finally beat it after 34 streams.
20 years and 34 streams later.
And Landon just recently completed Dragon Quest Heroes: The World Tree's Woe and the Blight Below.
Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah,
honestly,
brother.
Great job just for pronouncing that as fast as you did.
And he didn't say Wind Tree this time.
And
I
he
know.
didn't go. And he didn't
No,
go
to
into
try and do
Uwu
it
speak
correctly.
either.
I know.
Like, the only time he's gotten it right is the last time it'll probably be mentioned until our year in review.
I am still in the middle of Final Fantasy V. By the time this goes out to other platforms, it'll probably be ending because we're right near the end of the game. After that, I'm going to take a quick break for like a week, and then we're going to jump back in with Final Fantasy VI. So I'm really excited to play through that a second time because that game's fucking awesome. And then I'm going to have a poll in the near future for what games we're going to do after that. So look forward to those. Landon,
Hi.
you are about to start another stream game now that you finished Dragon Quest Heroes? How'd you feel about...
Thank you for asking so much, Cloud. Yes, that's right. Today's Tillamook flavor waffle cone swirl. Smooth chocolate and vanilla ice creams swirled with rich caramel and chunks of chocolatey waffle cone.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. I'm taking weeks off, multiple weeks off, because I have shit happening in my life. And then we're going to do Dragon Quest IV.
Nice.
And that'll probably take me until the end of time to finish, so...
Look forward to Landon's final
There we go.
stream game.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
All right. So that's everything for the for Twitch. We have a Discord. Link to that is in our descriptions, so you can always go and check that out if you want to join us, chat about video games. We've been talking about a lot of different stuff lately, so I'm not even going to rattle off anything. Just join if you're interested. So, yeah, we're gonna...
Hey, talking of polls, did you tell them about the poll?
Oh shit. Which poll? I forgot which.
That's right, folks.
Oh yeah, we got. Oh, that's right. We got a poll
our-
coming up. I got to put it out. I haven't put it out yet, but
We have a poll coming up. It'll be up very
But-
shortly for
yeah.
our Patreon members.
by the time this is
after
out
the-
on other platforms, it will be out.
Yeah. So if you're a patron at any tier, we're going to put up a poll for our next topic that we're going to actually talk about next podcast. You can decide. It's going to be between console launches, or the other option will be our 2010 year in gaming.
Yeah, we're gonna do we could do a
Review
retrospective review because we did 2011, I believe, before. So we're trying to go backwards.
Mm-hmm.
So winner will be first, loser will be a couple podcasts down the line. Thank you for the reminder.
So sub to join our Patreon, and you can decide the fate of the next podcast.
All right. I think that's everything for housekeeping. Before we jump into our last two, talking about Capcom and Namco Bandai Namco. Landon, did you want to share anything about the Donkey Kong Bonanza Direct? Because that is literally the only thing Nintendo put out as far as like a direct of any sort until this podcast.
Can I admit something?
Yes.
I did not watch the Donkey Kong Direct.
I did not either.
I've seen the trailers, but I'm trying to keep myself a little bit in the dark. I kind of want to just go in and it being like a fresh experience. I'm looking forward to it, though. I think it looks very fun. It's from the team that developed Super Mario Odyssey.
Yes, that did end up getting confirmed. So, Landon, if you want to say anything, Jack can always just cover his ears.
I mean, I don't care. You can say whatever you want. My ears are covered. Yeah.
His ears are covered already. That was going to be my joke. So
damn.
La 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 la.
There we go. I'll just say the direct for Donkey Kong made me more excited for Donkey Kong than the Mario Kart World Direct made me excited for Mario Kart World.
That's good.
Well, I feel like the Mario Kart World Direct, they kind of just showed off a lot of stuff that we already knew about. So
true.
So that was my takeaway. Like, I thought it was an enjoyable direct. We saw a lot of new information. I don't know how much Jack has seen from the trailers, so I don't want to go too super deep into it because I would like him to be surprised. The game comes out very shortly, so there's no reason.
Yeah, I mean,
to really talk
the
about.
game comes out in 2 weeks from tomorrow, as of recording.
So
by the time it goes up, it'll be next week.
Yeah, literally, the game will be right around the corner. So there's no point in me talking about it because next podcast we'll probably talk about it. Yeah.
So before.
It looks good. It looks really good.
Before we move on, I forgot, I do want to give credit. Eurogamer was the article that I used for the Xbox showcase, and for the Summer Game Fest, the only website that I could find that had good coverage with everything in order was, I kid you not, a site called Goonhammer. Shout out to Goonhammer for...
Thank you, Goonhammer. Very cool.
Fuck those guys.
I used a site called Gamers Social Club for this Capcom Spotlight. Not a whole lot from Capcom Spotlight, so let's just go through it real quick. We got Pragmata, more stuff showing off for that.
Pass.
They showed off Sagat specifically for Street Fighter 6 as part of their Year 3 stuff coming up. Whatever.
Pass.
They announced a Capcom Pro Tour for their esports stuff.
Pass.
They showed off some more of Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess. Cool, sure.
Pass.
They have a thing where you can have 8-bit versions of the music, apparently, so that's neat.
Okay, that's cool.
They showed off Capcom Fighting Collection 2 as well.
Smash.
So that's cool.
This game's already out.
Yep, you can get it.
Is it already out?
So the next couple
Shit.
things is stuff that they already released. They're just showing us more so that we can just know what they are giving us, I guess. Speaking of which, the other game among that is Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny. Okay. And then they showed off more about Onimusha Way of the Sword. Okay.
Okay.
And then
Passed it once, pass it again.
And then they showed off more about Resident Evil Requiem. Okay.
Neat.
And then they showed a bunch of stuff off for the new update for Monster Hunter Wilds, which as of now is out, but as of when they had the showcase, it was coming out in a few days because this was on the 26th.
I was going to say it came out 2 days ago.
On the 30th of June. So, yeah.
Okay. That was it.
So, I like the idea of these companies doing these.
Yes.
But
you need to have things to reveal.
Like, this was a nothing. Like, if they saved Resident Evil Requiem for themselves and not put it in the summer game showcase fucking nonsense, then cool. Or Capcom, listen to me. Camera 1, please. Fucking Ace Attorney.
Please. What the fuck are you doing?
It will be quite a day when they reveal like a new Ace Attorney game. But yeah, like you said, I mean, we all know why they did Resident Evil Requiem at Summer Game Fest, because more people would see it there, but like, this was a nothing showcase for them. Like, they just showed us stuff. They showed pretty much, literally almost, just about everything was stuff we already saw at other showcases this past month. Like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, and it's like, you're also like, showing us shit for like games that are already out. Like, okay, whatever.
Moving on, the final companies showcase we're going to look at, which literally just happened today, as of us recording this, is the Bandai Namco Summer Showcase. That just kind of came out of nowhere, so let's just go through it. There is a new My Hero Academia game called All's Justice. That is centered around centered around the final battle of the series. Sure.
I don't care.
We got another trailer for Code Vein 2. Okay.
Pass.
They did not start strong on this showcase, I will admit. We got Patapon 1+2 replay gameplay. They did show off some more Patapon.
But we got there.
Patapon 1+2.
You could show. Cool. They could show Patapon at every single one of these, and I'd be fucking hyped every fucking goddamn time.
Yep. Hell yeah.
Patapon could have been in the Capcom fucking showcase, and it would have made Capcom's fucking showcase baller.
True. It comes out on basically everything but Xbox on July 10th.
Very
Xbox.
soon. So I have
by the time this podcast goes live, yesterday.
Yeah, I'm getting mine in the mail from Japan.
We got.
You order an import physical copy.
We got another
trailer
for Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree, so that's cool. Comes out September 19th. We got another trailer for Shadow Labyrinth, which is that weird, like, dark, gritty Pac-Man Metroidvania. It's comes out July 18th. We got trailer for Little Nightmares 3, which is new Supermassive game entry. Another trailer for that. Okay. They showed off Everybody's Golf Hot Shots. Mostly they want to show off the fact that Pac-Man is in it. Yes, cool. I'm excited for it, but they didn't really show us anything that we didn't already know about, but I am glad that they showed it off. It comes out on September 5th.
It's another game that they could have shown off at every single one of these.
Even Capcom's,
and would have elevated every single presentation.
I will say it doesn't look as good, like, graphically as the PS4 game as far as environments go, but the character models look really nice, and I mean, it's Hot Shots Golf, so I'm excited.
The characters really do look nice.
Super Robot Wars Y got a nice little showcase where they showed off like a bunch of gameplay for that. That one's for Al there. That one's for Al.
Dude,
looks sick though.
We already knew Godzilla was in it, but them ending the trailer with Godzilla, I just started clapping. I was like, good. That's how you're supposed to do this.
Yep. Comes out August.
Putting Godzilla in everything.
Put Godzilla in everything.
Comes out August 28th. They showed off Blood of Dawn White Walker again. Yeah.
Pass.
It's so over again, guys. We got Tekken 8 getting a character reveal. Sure. I'm not even going to try and pronounce this guy's name.
Sure.
You know what? Yes, I am. Fakum Ram? I don't know.
That's pretty close.
Fuck you,
guys,
Ram.
We're so back. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot Daima DLC. It looks fucking massive. Like, they only showed off part 1.
It does.
But there's like an actual, like, pretty big map that you get to explore. So, hype.
The thing I like about Kakarot is how much, like, more they go into some of the, like, the minor characters. Yeah. And they've already shown off that Pansy's going to have at least a little bit more characterization and storyline in this.
Like,
so easy.
This
smash.
DLC has me wanting to go back to Kakarot, so I hope that I can find a sale on like the other DLC and like get through that and get caught up, because it does look great.
They might have one now, because I know a lot of Xenoverse 2 DLC has been going on sale.
True.
So double check. Yeah, double check now, because they've been doing some DLC sales.
And Bandai Namco must be really proud of this game, because they saved this one for last. We got a big showcase of gameplay for Digimon Story Time Stranger. Oh my god, this game looks so good. Like the UI changes, like the graphics look incredible, especially compared to what we had last time, because the last one was like a Vita game that they ported in to PS4. But this one looks next gen. You've got like the digital world. You'll be able to explore digital world slums, which is awesome. Going to be able to ride Digimon. They confirmed that there's going to be over 450 available Digimon. That is record breaking for the franchise, by the way. Like, you've never been able to use that many Digimon in one game. And it just looks great. Like, I'm excited. Like, I'm gonna wait for a sale because it's a Bandai Namco game, which means there will be a sale. But as soon as there is a decent sale for it, I probably am not even gonna bother waiting for a Switch 2 port. I'm just gonna get it for PS5. Like, it looks.
That's fair. That's fair. It looks really good. Out of all the games we've talked about today,
this is one of the best ones.
It's honestly easily probably, for sure, in the top 10 of games. Probably higher than that. Probably top 5.
I'm just glad that like Bandai's baby Digimon is just like, it's getting the love that it deserves, because like you could tell they had like a bigger budget for this game after the success of previous Digimon games. So thumbs up. Yeah, comes out October 3rd, but like I said, I'll be waiting for a sale for it, but I will swipe it as soon as they do one. So that is the Namco Bandai showcase, which, if we're just showing off actual stuff, is already better than the Capcom one, and honestly better than the Summer Game Fest one. So
I will say the presentation was a little weird because
like
they had the full city in like most of the shots, when like their presenters were like very, very small, and it's like, that should be your focus, is the person, not the expensive budget like fucking cityscape that you made.
Like, they
whatever.
would zoom in to like each person, but like their performance was really weird and stilted, and like you could tell that like they were on like a green screen background and everything. Like it was super awkward and cheesy, but like they got it done.
Yeah,
but
it definitely it called back to during the years of E3 when like EA or Ubisoft or even some of the other fucking companies would do like their own, but it definitely felt like an EA Ubisoft type level thing where it was just like kind of phoned in. But people were upset about this one because no Ace Combat.
That's so weird. That's such a weird thing to be. Like, I get it, but at the same time, it's like they showed off interesting stuff. Like,
they definitely did, and we didn't talk about it, but apparently Arc System Works had their own live stream, and it was not well received.
Awesome. So it's a good thing we skipped it.
Yeah.
All right. So that is all of the summer game announcements because, as I mentioned at the beginning, besides the Donkey Kong Bonanza thing, Nintendo weirdly sat out this year. They don't usually do that. Even if they wait till the end of the month, they usually had something. No Nintendo. So they probably want to make us do another podcast for just them for an upcoming thing. We'll see.
Maybe. There is rumors that there is a Direct in July. So
there's also Pokemon Presents in July, which
We'll
I have to
see.
pay attention to. So this is going to be a interesting month.
Yeah. They did do some announcements for Dragon Drive.
Yeah, weirdly. They were just here's some
Yeah,
Dragon
they
Drive
did
info. They announced
Yeah.
Splatoon Raiders on the Nintendo Today app. That was
Yeah, I think we mentioned that in the last podcast as a thing, but that's what they've been doing is a lot of weird one-off stuff, and it's okay, whatever you want, Nintendo.
So just gonna go around the room real quick. Which one of these was your favorite? Jack, the one that is least amused by everything tonight.
Great question.
Excellent
I
question.
think-
Love you asked the question.
Yeah.
That was very. I don't
I
remember
think-
her name, but the fucking
hate-
bitch from the Delta Green campaign, Laura something or other.
Oh my god.
Excellent question. I'm so glad you asked.
Can't wait for
I hate to say it, but I think on average the state of play might have been the strongest out of all of these.
I'm willing to.
That was going to be my answer. I think if I had to rank them, State of Play, just because it was new,
There was
for the
actually,
most part,
new
newish
stuff,
content.
Yeah.
I liked Bando, but that's because Bando has games coming out that I'm interested in, even if a lot of it we already knew about. Microsoft, because they had
new things.
very little bit, but they had
They
something.
had new things.
Super Meat Boy, Keeper,
Beast of Reincarnation, the Game
so-
Freak game.
Yeah, so there's something there. And then there's a large gap. There's a large gap. Capcom, just because it's Capcom. And then another large gap. And it just keeps going for a long, long time.
A really long time.
And then, large quotes, once again, summer game announcements.
Fest.
Whatever it is.
I will say, I would probably flip those bottom two just because, I mean, there was at least, I was able to sit through the Summer Game Fest one. I didn't actually get to watch the Capcom one, so I don't know how, it was presented. So,
Oh, I have no idea about Capcom. I didn't watch it at all. I'm just going based off the fact that I didn't have to listen to Jeff Keighley talk.
True.
But, I mean...
Very true.
But, yeah, it's, yeah, it's...
It's a dealer's choice on those last two, is my thought.
I would say, yeah, the top three are, for me, the Sony State of Play was decent. We actually got some new reveals. Just the Sonic Racing Cross Worlds crossover content, the Digimon Story Time Stranger being the big one for me. And even though I'm not interested in it, ending on something like Marvel Tokon was really sick. They spent a little bit too much time on it. I know that Arc System Works was proud of it and they wanted to talk about it, but they spent 10 fucking minutes on that game out of their 45-minute presentation. A little too long.
It makes more sense when it's a giant Sony level reveal, not a third party reveal. But
Sony themselves were just we don't have anything, dog. You can take the slot.
We just showed off the fucking Ghost of Tsushima sequel, so have at it.
Exactly. So yeah, that is all of the summer game announcements. So we are just gonna hop into how everybody's been doing, what we've been up to the past month, because it has been a little bit since we got to really catch up on that. Jack, can you even remember?
Okay, hold on. let's see. I'm gonna go back. Okay, so that was 2 podcasts ago.
Beginning
So
of
we
June.
had a podcast
It was
on
like the 4th of June.
it was the 4th of June, and then we had our podcast on the 20th, I think, because I was busy that Wednesday. Let's see.
Yeah, we did the
Awesome.
podcast on the Friday instead of Wednesday that week.
Mhm.
And that was our Switch 2 impressions. Yeah, we did do the
Yeah.
original the last podcast on the 4th, like before that, because it was literally the night that the Switch 2 was coming out, because I was like, all right, podcast over, I gotta go wait for the Switch 2 at midnight. So
Yeah, that's right. Okay. So let's see. What did I do? I already talked about everything from the beginning of June. Okay. So let's see. So on the 10th of June, Steve-O was on tour and
that's
was in Fort
right.
Wayne, and I got to see Steve-O do his fucking shtick live. And well, not his shtick live necessarily. He most of his shtick was like played through video clips. I saw his dick and balls a lot, and it was pretty funny.
Hell yeah, brother.
And I got to meet him after the show. I took a picture with him. I posted it in the spoilers a little while ago. Let's see.
I just saw Al post in the chat.
Didn't-
Jeff.
Fuck Jeff.
Fuck Jeff.
True. Fuck Jeff. Let's see.
That's
a little bit later
That's
on the
Hideo
8th.
Kojima's job.
True.
True.
Just before the previous podcast, the reason why we did it on a Friday instead of a Wednesday is because on Wednesday the 18th, I was seeing Queens of the Stone Age.
Ooh, nice.
And I have seen them before, but it's been a long time. It's been since like 2017, so it was cool to see them again, and they're very fucking good live, as I remember. And then I don't think I did anything that weekend. No, I did not. But this past weekend, the last weekend of June, Bethany and I went up, had a little couple days in Detroit. We went up on Friday the 27th to go see Weekend Nachos. And then the day after that, we hung out with some friends, some of our friends up there. We went to the beach.
Ooh.
We went to a little beach town called New Baltimore. They made a new one, I guess. It's nothing like the original. It's just a small beach town. But it was fun. We had like a day at the lake, and Bethany got very sunburnt despite putting on a lot of sunscreen, which is unfortunate. I got away pretty clean for the most part. But we had fun. And then that night, on the 28th, we saw Devo.
Nice.
And that was
Nice.
very sick.
So you're
Um, telling
telling me you finally got, after a year, you finally got to go for a swim?
Yeah, I went swimming earlier today. Actually, I went to a pool with one of my friends. But yeah, we did get to go for a swim. It's a pretty tiny beach that they have there, but it was fun. We had a good.
I just
day
wouldn't
at
let
the
him go
beach.
swimming.
It's not that you wouldn't let me. It's just
I was
that
just like,
we never.
Jack, you'll drown.
Jack, you don't know how to swim.
Yeah.
What are you doing? That's about most of what I've been up to. I've been playing a lot of Mario Kart World and having a lot of fun with that. I went out of my way to unlock all the costumes and everything. I've been, just playing that in my free time. I got some shit from the Criterion sale. I don't have all of it with me right now, but I have some of it. Let's see. I got these the other day, Silence of the Lambs and Jackie Chan's Police Story duology.
Story.
And then I bought this one today because it just got recently added to the collection, Sorcerer.
Ooh.
Which I am very excited about. So that's about what I've been up to. What about you, Cloud?
I'll try and keep this as brief as possible because I have a lot to
Yeah.
say.
We got time. We got time.
So I don't remember.
You have 15 seconds.
Jesus.
Go.
This is going to be the longest 15 seconds of your life. So I don't remember if I mentioned it, so I'll just say I remember beating Digimon Story, Cyber Sleuth, and I started Hacker's Memory. I've just been kind of like playing that in little pieces here and there. And then after 1 hour of play, and then putting it down for months, and then saying I would get back to it eventually, I then picked it back up and then played for another 75 hours and finished. Jack, it's time.
Persona 3
I thought
Reload.
you were going to do the thing. You're
What thing?
the beginning of mass destruction.
No. Baby, 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 baby.
But yeah, really, really, really good game. I don't think it beats out Dragon Quest XI as my favorite game I played this year, but really great game. The characters were really fun. I'm glad I played this version, because the only other version that I would probably touch would be portable, because I like to control my party members, and the original does not do that. But just soundtrack is really good. It's updated to be a little bit more consistent with Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal, so that was cool. Yeah, I'm glad I finally was able to play this and see what I was missing, because I remember a lot of people really like this game. I won't give away too much because there's a lot of spoilers, but plot really reminded me of a certain anime that I love a lot, so that was really interesting. Jack was finding it really funny, all the comparisons I was making, and like texting him separately. I was like, this is just this is just that.
Yeah.
It really do be like that, though. But yeah, I'm not gonna spend too much time talking about it, but I really, really enjoyed that. I started Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake.
Hell yeah, brother.
I made a bunch of units. We got Landon, Katie, and Pixel as my primary three, alongside me as the hero. And we got a good old-fashioned priest mage in the party, and we also have Pixel as a merchant, so that's been pretty cool. I swapped her out for a little bit to put in Buggy, the thief. He stole a seed of agility at one point. That was cool.
Having a thief in your party is very clutch. I will say
I'm enjoying it so far, just because of the sheer amount of freedom. Some of the areas do feel a little big to run through, but like other than that, like I have no complaints. I just like how open-ended like the game already feels, and I'm like 6 hours in, and I was able to just like do a bunch of stuff that like the game never put on me. It was just like, here's the side area that you can go fuck off in for like an hour if you want to. We're not gonna make you, but you can go do it. And I was like, cool, I'll do it. So yeah, it's a fun time. And then, like I said already before, I've been like trying to play through pieces of Hacker's Memory, and then I started watching a new anime the other day. I watched like the first 4 episodes of a little anime I'm sure many people have heard of, called Kaguya-sama Love is War. I don't know why I started that anime, but I'm enjoying it so far, and Chika is the best character.
She is, and it's great.
I love Chika.
I think you'll really
She's so oblivious to everything and just off in her own world vibing, and I fuck with that. So yeah, I'll try and get back to watching it. I was enjoying it. I don't remember if I watched the rest of Dragon Ball Daima by the last time we talked about what we were up to, but I did that too at some point. So trying to slowly get back into anime. So yeah, I think that's everything. Really just been a lot of work, honestly. Just been really exhausted with that, so just been coming home and just been playing a lot of games, watching a little bit of anime. Yeah. Oh, we got a new oven. I forgot to mention that. That's a big deal. Our oven,
yeah.
like the oven part itself broke, and I had to text the landlord about it, and he actually ordered a new one because the old one is 50 years old. The company doesn't exist anymore, so trying to get a new like piece to fix it would have been more expensive than just getting a new one. So we just have a new one.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, that is the last thing that I can remember, other than just trying to survive the sweltering heat.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Cloud evaporated. Anyway, there he goes. Who was that guy?
Who was that guy? I don't know.
That guy? So for the last 4 weeks, Father's Day happened at one point.
Yeah.
Happy Father's
That's
Day.
me.
You're a father
father
now.
I'm a father now. I mean, I've been a father for a while.
But this is your first Father's Day as a father.
This is my first Father's Day.
It's true.
And so we went to Mount Hood. Took the girls up there. We did a little bit of a walk around Trillium Lake, and so that was fun. And then what else have we? It's been a lot of like I beat Tears of the Kingdom finally. I did not do all of the side quests. Did not look at all of the caves. I did all the shrines, and I did all the story mission, and I found all the light roots. And by that time, I was like, wow.
How much time did you spend on Tears of the Kingdom so far, by the way?
Let's find out.
Because, like, that game is massive, and you did a shit ton, even with, like, skipping a bunch to get to the end of the game. But, yeah.
My Switch 2 says I played for 140 or more hours.
Jeez.
Damn.
That is...
So it has surpassed Balatro. So I'm going to have to play more Balatro. Balatro says I played for 135 hours, so it won't take me that long.
You got to bring that back.
Honestly, when I looked at your activity log a little while back, and I remember seeing Balatro at that much, and I was like, only that much?
Well, to be fair, I played other games for a little bit.
But
I do
Balatro.
Sometimes play other video games. It just so happened that I started playing Balatro, and I had children, and so the only thing I could do was games that I could use one finger to play. So, and Balatro on the Switch supports touchscreen. I can do everything with a single finger.
Fair enough.
So it's Balatro or Dokkan.
Oh, you've been playing a lot of, for some reason, Cyberpunk 2077. How's that going?
Well, the reason is because they put it on a cartridge.
Yeah.
It's very straightforward. I have pretty tight morals, and I'm willing to loosen those if you fucking put a game on a cartridge. Listen.
That is that's the bar you have to clear for letting to buy a video game.
To buy and surprisingly play. Here we are.
Actually playing Cyberpunk 2077.
I put like 7 hours into the game. I'm in Act 2. I don't necessarily hate it. I get no real joy out of playing it. It is everything I hate about open world games. It is everything I hate about Western video games. It is everything I hate.
And yet you are playing it.
I'm playing it.
Playing it.
The only thing they could do to make it worse is fill it with microtransactions, and it's actually a Souls-like. So it's at least none of that. But I will say there's a lot of fun characters. I just got to the part where Keanu Reeves shows up, and I really wanted to fucking kill him. So I looked at all of the endings for the game, and I'm very disappointed.
You don't get to kill him?
So we'll see.
Damn it.
From what I can tell, no. But like a lot of it's like some of the characters. God, how much do you guys care about spoilers for this fucking
Absolutely
game?
Not really.
I don't give a shit.
Perfect. Okay, so Act 1, you choose like a lifestyle that kind of like introduces you into the game. It's like trying to pull in some of the stuff from the tabletop, which is fair. And so like I chose Nomad, which is like someone who just like isn't really from Night City. They're like part of like a tribe that like roams around. They're like very car heavy. So I chose Nomad. I found a guy, did a job with him, went to Night City. We became mercenaries in Night City. Time passes and we get this job. And at one point we like raid a corporation, and we get the chip for fucking where Johnny Silverhand, Keanu Reeves' character, comes in because he died 50 years prior.
Okay.
But his soul was uploaded to a chip that gets put into the main character's head.
Okay.
A guy kills you after you go back to him because he's your fixer. He's the guy who gave you the job to go get the chip. And I was very, very disappointed. He gets offed almost immediately by another character. I was really hoping there was a storyline where you get to go fucking kill him.
That's dumb.
Yeah, I was really hoping I could murder his ass when you come back to life. I was like, damn it. Well, knowing he's dead was fun. Knowing he was dead was nice and all, but I really wanted to kill him myself. So, yeah, that was that. So that's pretty much it. That's all my story. I have to do it.
What do you plan to get to next with Switch 2 games?
What am I planning to get to next? It'll probably be Donkey Kong. It'll be Donkey Kong or Scarlet. Pokemon Scarlet or Violet.
What day does Donkey Kong
comes out? The 17th.
Okay.
July 17th.
Okay, so when this goes out to other platforms, it'll be a few days out from there, basically.
Yeah, it'll
For some
be
reason,
the
Nintendo
following
has
week.
decided to start putting out all of their games out on Thursdays now instead of Fridays.
Yeah. They cannot keep a day for the entirety of forever.
They've put stuff out on Sundays, on Fridays, now they're doing Thursdays. Next they're just gonna be Monday afternoon, here's a new game.
Yeah. I mean, probably. I don't know if I'll beat Cyberpunk, but it's fine. It runs, which is really what I wanted to see, is how well does Cyberpunk play on the Switch 2?
I mean, I've heard that it at least runs as well as the Steam Deck can run it, which is impressive considering that is a handheld. It's not gonna run it as well as the PS5 or Xbox Series X, but that's it.
Yeah.
The fact you can play a handheld
It's
is insane.
It is more playable when the game originally launched on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
I've heard horror stories that is,
and that alone I feel is fairly impressive. Is we have a Nintendo version that functions. I've run into a couple funny things. I posted another one where someone's a bartender picked up a glass cup. And it
just disappears.
Disappears out of existence.
Yeah, was not in her hand, and then it appeared, and then disappeared. So, yeah. When I run into those funny things, I post them on our Discord. So check out our Discord.
I will say it's.
Other than that, very little Balatro.
It's not a AAA Western game unless Landon finds a bunch of weird glitches in it.
Yeah. And posts them onto the internet.
All right.
Other than video games, I've watched a bunch of stuff on the Criterion channel. Watched through Full Metal Jacket, really good. Watched Shutter Island, really good. Those were the two big ones. Oh yeah, LA Confidential. Shout out to
Danny DeVito.
Fucking Danny DeVito plays a character in that. Fucking great movie. Watched Heathers, was it Volvo? I don't know. It was a Spanish movie. I was just going through all the stuff that was leaving at the end of June. I was alright, what looks mildly interesting? And so a lot of that was that. I'm excited because they're doing a whole bit on, Miami Neo-Noir. That's for July, so there's some stuff that's part of that collection that I want to watch. So yeah, I'll probably talk about those when I actually watch them. I feel the best of the group I watched was definitely the first three I mentioned. Full Metal Jacket. Oh, I also watched Platoon. I don't know if you guys have heard that.
Yeah.
It's another
I've seen
Vietnam.
Platoon.
That one I haven't heard of.
Okay. It's another Vietnam movie, but Charlie Sheen actually does a pretty decent job, and Willem Dafoe is in it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Any movie is elevated by default. I said this about Danny DeVito the other day, but it's true for Willem Dafoe as well, where like any movie that he is in is elevated just automatically by
Willem
him being
Dafoe
in
is
it.
one of those actors where like he cares a lot when he gets into a role, and he like really wants to make the role like what it should be. Like he's great. So
yeah, so some good stuff I've been able to watch, so that's good. So yeah, that's been about it. We're planning this weekend because for all of our American listeners, it's the 4th of July is happening.
Yep.
Choose to blow yourself up or not. That is your American right.
I saw a post that,
but it's your right. I can't stop you.
I saw a post the other day that said there's at least one person out there who like this is their last week with all 10 fingers. And they don't even know it yet.
I'm sure they do know it because they are buying fireworks as we speak.
I don't do that kind of thing, so good cool for you if you like to do that, so.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, we're going to take a trip to the coast. We're going to stop by the Homeland. The old creamery.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And
that's a better way to celebrate.
Probably. It is. Just go to Tillamook Creamery. That's all you need to do. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, 2 Tillamook Creamery trips in 1 year. What more can I ask for? A 3rd trip to Tillamook Creamery.
You can ask for this podcast to be over.
That's exactly what you could ask
for.
You
could ask for this podcast to be over so you don't have to edit any more of it.
Hey, Cloud, say the bit.
Roll the outro. We're gonna go do whatever we do. I don't know. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Thank you for listening to the Gaming Stooges Talks podcast. If you enjoyed us, consider subscribing to our podcast RSS feed, or follow us on youtube.com/GamingStooges and twitch.tv/GamingStooges for more gaming content. If you'd like to chat with us, join our Discord. The link can be found in the episode description. We also want to thank all of our Patreon supporters. Your continued support means a lot to us. Not already one? Please take a look at what we have to offer anyone who becomes a patron at patreon.com/GamingStooges. See you next time!